A heavyweight rematch between Anthony Joshua and Wladimir Klitschko Part 2 is going down, according to Eddie Hearn. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Hit that like button, smash that motherfucker, and also subscribe to the channel. Now, I just read a great article in the interview, SkySports.com. The link is in the description. Heavyweight action. And according to Eddie Hearn, the promoter of Anthony Joshua, he's saying that in his mind, Klitschko is next, right? And that's what's going on. And I'm going to read a direct quote from Eddie Hearn. He told Sky Sports, "I feel like it's Wladimir Klitschko. People keep saying, is there a deadline? The situation is the fight is happening unless we are told otherwise for Bernd, Boente, and Wladimir Klitschko, who have a meeting this week. So many offers this week: Nigeria, Dubai, America, and also we have the opportunity of Cardiff here in the UK. Financially, Cardiff's not the best choice, but also at the same time, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And we have that mentality with AJ moving forward, right? Over the next 2 weeks, we are going to look at all those opportunities and sift out the ones that are real and the ones that make sense, and look at where the fight will be. But in our minds, moving forward, is Wladimir Klitschko. And they kind of talk about the Pulev situation, who is the other #1 mandatory. You got two guys, one who lost to Klitschko, Kubrat Pulev, who is now the mandatory for Anthony Joshua, and then Luis King Kong Ortiz, who is a mandatory since Joshua has 2 belts. And regarding the Pulev situation, Hearn says, "I think we will get a full decision on that this week. We are confident that a fight of that magnitude, with the guarantee of course Pulev fighting next, we can't not fight Pulev. He's not going to go away, and we're not looking to shirk that fight. If we don't fight Klitschko, the Pulev fight will 100% be next. If we do fight Klitschko, the Pulev fight will 100% be next after that." I think the IBF know that. There you have it. So they're pursuing a rematch, giving Klitschko, so basically it sounds like, this is my opinion now, it sounds like the Klitschko rematch, unless Klitschko for some reason doesn't like the terms of the new deal, because Joshua beat Klitschko, he knocked him out, so he's the A side, so maybe he wants more money or whatnot. So unless they can't agree to terms, it looks like the Klitschko fight is happening. Like, what if Joshua says, "Oh, I want 70%, you get 30%, and they can't agree to some money or location or something like that? It looks like the Klitschko fight will happen. I made a video about it. They put in a request with IBF, I believe, to postpone the Pulev fight, maybe pay him some step-aside money to have a big fight for boxing, which is a rematch. First fight was fun, Joshua Klitschko, and then it would be Pulev next. So I think it will happen. I think it will get granted. I mean, I don't work for the IBF, but I mean, if you go through the proper channels, you can usually, you know the loopholes, you know what you can do. For case in point, IBF belt, Jose Pedraza was supposed to fight Liam Walsh. That was his #1 mandatory, but he got an offer from Mayweather Promotions. They wanted to put their young stud Gervonta Tank Davis in there with Pedraza on a big card this last January with James DeGale and Badu Jack. And Pedraza's people reached out to IBF, said, "Hey, we want to fight Tank Davis. We got this Mayweather Promotions. It's a big card in New York, blah, blah, blah," right? And the IBF granted the exemption or exception to not fight Liam Walsh. So Pedraza got to skip over Walsh with the intent that whoever won Pedraza versus Davis and was the IBF champion would next have to fight Liam Walsh. Tank Davis did the damn thing, and then that's why he had to fight Liam Walsh next. A lot of people don't know those little things in boxing. So again, the IBF, they have rules, but they want to make sure that the fighters get their just due. So I mean, realistically, if the winner has to fight Pulev, then why would they like say, "No, you can't make this big money fight, you have to fight Pulev next"? You know what I'm saying? So realistically, I think it'll go down unless for some reason the two teams, Klitschko and Joshua, cannot come to terms. Now, this is my thing. This is one of my favorite fights this year. I just don't have to see that. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I guess maybe because the first fight intact was great. But I mean, I understand it. It's a business. Klitschko gave Joshua hell, you know what I mean? So maybe he feels he could beat him in the rematch or do subtle things different to not get knocked out or maybe knock out Joshua. So, I mean, I understand it, but the first fight was great enough, and I want to see Joshua fight the pull-ups, get those fights out of the way, King Kong Ortiz, to maybe make a big fight with Deontay Wilder. But, again, business is business, I understand that. Let me know what you guys think. Joshua Klitschko, Eddie Hearn thinks it's happening, unless, like I said, it sounds like there's some kind of like dissonance between the two camps. Let me know your thoughts. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.